Good morning, children. In the previous class, we are discussing about the worksheet, no, fourth chapter. What do animals eat? Up to how many questions we discussed? Up to 9 questions we completed, children. Fill up the following table also we completed. Okay. Today we will discuss about the 10th question. What is 10th question here? Why do most carnivores live in forests? Give reasons. Okay. Carnivores means the animals that eat other animals. They are called as the herbivores. Okay. Mostly they are living in the forest. So you have to give the reasons. Answer for this one is animals which are dependent on other animals for food are called carnivores. Okay. They eat, what they eat? They eat only the meat, flesh of other animals only. They won't eat plants. Okay. Examples you see. Lion, tiger, fox, wolf. These are the examples for carnivores. Okay. Next, carnivores eat herbivores. Herbivores means plants. Just keep it in mind as herbivores means plants. Carnivores means animals. That's all. Omnivores means both plants and animals. That's all. Here carnivores, these are the animals. They are eating the herbivores also. Means plants also they are eating. As herbivores are more in forests, where these herbivores are present, herbivores means plants, where these plants, more plants are present, they are present in the forests only. Okay, that's why most carnivores live in the forests only. Okay, as herbivores, as these plants are more in the forests, these carnivores which are depending on the eating or depending upon the herbivores, they live in the forests in order to eat the plants, in order to take the food of the plants. Okay, these carnivores, they are living in the forests to eat the herbivores, as herbivores are present more in the forests. Okay, children. Next, coming to the 11th question. Make your own food chain and display it in your classroom. You have to make your food chain. Which is eating which one? You have to make food chain. Okay. But now it is not possible for us due to COVID. Just I will draw the diagram here. Just you can understand. You can follow this, children. If you are having any idea about other one, you can draw your own food chain also. Just I am drawing here one food chain. Here grass. Grass means gaddi. It is eaten by what? Grasshopper. Grasshopper is eating the grass. This grasshopper is eaten by the rat. R-A-T, rat. Okay. Just you see. Rat is eaten by the, you know this one. Rat is eaten by what? Snake. Snake. Okay. Snake is eaten by the hawk. Otherwise, you write draw here. Snake is eaten by the hawk. Here, if you are seeing, if you are observing this food chain, what will you observe, children, here? That is, one meat is eaten by the other one. This is called as food chain. Grass is there. Grass is eaten by the grasshopper. Grasshopper is eaten by the rat. Rat is eaten by the snake. Snake is eaten by the hawk. Like that. Okay, one is eaten by the other one. Other one is eaten by the other one. Other one is eaten by the other one. Okay, this is called as a food chain. Okay, you have to draw this your own, and we have to display in the classroom. When the school reopens, we will put in the classroom, children. Okay, here next one, 12th one. Prepare a scrapbook of animals and separate them into carnivores, omnivores and herbivores. You have to prepare a scrapbook of animals, and so many animals you have to keep it in that one, and you have to separate them. What are herbivores, what are carnivores. What are omnivores? Herbivores means plants, those which are eating plants. Carnivores means those which are eating animals. Omnivores means both they are eating the plants and animals. Okay, here just I will read the answer for you children. Actually this is a homework for you, you have to do it, but I will explain you. Here the student can collect the pictures of different animals, and after dividing them into carnivores, omnivores and herbivores, you have to do it. Or you have to collect the pictures of the different animals. Suppose lion, tiger, cow, okay, giraffe, there's so many, rabbit, so many animals you collect it, and after collecting you have to separate them into herbivores, omnivores and carnivores, and you have to paste under the headings of herbivores one pasting, carnivores animals what you are pasting, omnivores some animals you have to paste it there. Okay, this is the you have to prepare it. Here just you see this diagram, you can understand it easily. Herbivores, okay, cow, carnivores, that is lion, tiger, everything. Okay, like that you have to prepare of your own self children. Okay, next one, omnivores. Here omnivores means omnivores is the eagle and what is this one here, wolf. Okay, you separate the pictures. For herbivores you can write it as a cow, rabbit. Carnivores lion, fox, like that you can write it. Omnivores eagle and wolf. Okay, you have to write it, and that is you have to separate the pictures of these different animals, and you have to keep the underline, below this underline you have to paste the animals. Okay children, next 13th question. Identify which of the following statements are wrong and give reasons. A, B, C, D, E given for you children. You have to identify which one is correct, which one is wrong, and you have to give the reasons also. For wrong only they ask the reason. Just you see here. First A question. That which lives in water cannot eat animals. First one is that which lives in water cannot eat animals. First A. B is elephants and deer are herbivores living in the forest. Just you see here. First A is that which lives in water cannot eat animals. Which lives in water eat animals or not? It will eat animals. So the statement is wrong here. A statement is wrong here. The reason, what is the reason here? You have to give the reason, no? The animals which live in water eat other animals. You know this one. They are living in water and they are eating the other animals which are present in the water, no? So this statement is wrong. Example, big fish eats small fish. Big fish is there. What it is eating in the water? It is eating small fishes inside the water. Okay, so this A statement is wrong. You have to give the statements. If wrong only, you have to give the answer, reasons. If correct means no need of giving the answers, children, here. Next one. Elephants and deer are herbivores living in the forest. Correct only. Okay, B statement is correct because they are herbivores. They live in the forest to eat the what? To eat the plants. Herbivores means plants. Plants are more in the forest, so that these elephants and deer, they are herbivores. They are living in the forest. Next, C. Birds' beaks are designed to shoot their food habits. This is also correct only. Okay. These birds' beaks are designed. They are designed to shoot their food habits. With the help of that beaks only, they are used to take the food. That is, they are designed to shoot to their food habits only. Okay. One bird is having one type of beak. Other bird is having other type of beak. These all beaks are useful for the bird to shoot to their food habits, to take the food. Okay. This is B. C statement is, just I will write it here. A statement is wrong. B statement is elephants and deer are herbivores is correct only. C means correct. C also correct only. Next is the D1. What is the D1 here, children? Sharp claws are useful for hunting. Yes, correct only. Sharp claws are useful for hunting. For example, lion, tiger, they are having sharp claws. They are using the sharp claws for hunting. Example, lion, tiger, like that. D is also correct only. C means correct. W means wrong. Wrong means you have to give the reason. Right means correct means no need of giving reasons. Next E. Most of the food chains end with herbivorous animals. Okay? No, not this is wrong. Most of the food chains end with herbivorous animals. Food chain is ending with herbivores. Hawk. Hawk it is a. Now if you are seeing this hawk, this one, this is not all the food chains. They are not ending in the herbivorous animals. That is any plant animals. That is herbivores means those which are living and eating the plants. This statement is wrong. E statement is wrong. Why here? Just you see here. Statement is wrong. You have to write it. Herbivores are primary consumers. What they are eating? They are eating the plants. You know. The food chain starts with primary consumers only. Okay. It is starting with the primary consumers only. It is not ending with the herbivorous animals. So the statement E is wrong. E statement is wrong here. W I am keeping it here. W means wrong. Next 14th question. Okay. If you want to understand more about food chain, what questions would you like to ask? If you want to understand more and more about the food chain, which questions are you liking to ask? This is the question. Actually, we have to discuss this one in the classroom. But now it is not possible. No, just I will say the answer for you. Okay. This one is, why should one animal become food to another animal? These questions you have to ask to me. Okay, children. Which type questions you are going to ask? That only I am only saying to you. Just to listen. Why should one animal is becoming food to the other animal? Why it is like that you have to ask. Next one. Is killing of small animal by a big animal nature's law? You know this one. Big animal is killing the small animal. That is killing of small animal by a big animal. That is, big animal is killing the small animal and eating that one. Is this the nature's one? Nature's law? You will be going to ask. Okay. Next, by making some animals as food to some other animals, is the balance of nature maintained? If some animals are used as a food to some other animals, is a balancing of the nature? Is this maintained in the nature? Balance of nature maintained? You have to ask the question. If you are there, you will be asking the questions like this, children. Next, is control of animal population the goal of nature in maintaining this food chain? Control of animal population is the goal of the nature in maintaining this total food chain. These questions you are able to ask me if you want to understand more about the food chain. Okay, children, these are the questions in your mind that you want to ask me. Okay, children. Next, 15th question. What is the 15th question here? Write a play with dialogues. Okay. Write a play with dialogues between a parrot and a lion about their food habits. Here, write a play with dialogues between a parrot and a lion about their food habits and organs they use to get food. Activity 3. Act it with your friends. Send it to school or district children's magazine. This is also homework for you children. The student is advised to do this project work with the help of his friends. You have to do this one with the help of your friends. But now it is not possible. After the school reopens, you will do this, children. You have to do it and show it to me with the help of your friends. Okay. Next, 16th question. Identify the given animal. What does it eat? Which part of the body helps it in eating? Okay. What is this one? Just to see it here. What is this one? The animal is spiny ant eater. Spiny ant eater. Which part of the body helps it in eating? Here it eats ants and termites. small ants and small termites it is going to eat. Here, which part of the body is helping it in eating? Here, long sticky tongue. It is having the long sticky tongue. It is coming out from its snout. Helps it in eating. Okay, with the help of this long sticky tongue only, it is this one is helping to eat. What is this animal name? Spiny ant eater. It is eating the ants and termites. Long sticky tongue coming out from its snout helps it in eating. Okay children, this is about the fourth chapter, what do animals eat. This question and answers also we completed children. Okay, so the homework for you is today's write the question and answers in the notes, pair notes. Okay, up to 16 questions you complete, you write neatly without making any spelling mistakes. Okay, up to first to 16th question you write in your notebook and send me the pic children, so that I will see your how the homework, how you are writing and how is your handwriting. I will check it and I will give you the marks also. Okay children. Okay, bye for today's class.